If you're struggling with PCOS, chances are, very high chances are that you actually have hyperpigmentation or you have melasma. This is very common with people that have PCOS because, of course, we have hormonal imbalance. There's excessive production of insulin and also the male hormone, which is androgen. Sometimes you may have the hyperpigmentation in very common parts of your body, such as the neck area, the groin, or the armpits. And then again, you might have melasma, which is actually specific dark areas on your face or probably your chest area. For some people like me, I struggle with hyperpigmentation on my face regularly. Of course, this is because of hormonal fluctuations in your body. The body most likely has insulin resistance, and this is causing your body to produce a lot of insulin, and that leads to production of more pigment, melanin. There's also the production of the male hormones, androgen, and that also contributes to production or excessive production of pigment. Start having dark areas around this place. For me, I always battle with hyperpigmentation on my face. This means that if you really want to battle or if you want to deal with hyperpigmentation, you have to use products that attack the production of melanin and pigments in your body. So I'm going to be using glycolic acid today. It helps with exfoliation of the skin and the removal of dead cells. I don't use it very often, or I hardly ever do anyway, because it is very harsh. It's something that you have to take care when you're using. But generally, you want to use products that will target melanin production. Some of those products would include azelaic acid, tranexamic acid. Some people say vitamin C, but I don't really agree because vitamin C it's not really as powerful. We have alpha arbutin also. You can use alpha arbutin for that. That's going to be much more effective. Trust me, if you're serious about dealing with hyperpigmentation on your face, especially if it's as a result of hormonal issue, you have to be very serious with your skincare routine, right? So I'm going to go in for the azelaic acid this night. Usually I use tranexamic in the morning, but this is a night routine, so I'm just going to use azelaic acid. Yeah, I'm going to use azelaic acid this night. So yeah, does it help? This product they do help. But my major problem with this hyperpigmentation thing is that it never fully goes away, and even when you think that you have control of it, it comes back again. So you just have to keep treating it, and sometimes you need to keep trying new things. For tonight, I'll be going with my vitamin C. Some people like to use this in the morning. I don't mind. You can use it anytime. I just don't like to use so many products on my face at the same time. That is one thing I don't like. Sometimes I just use only one. I mean, sometimes in the morning I don't even have time to do all of these things. So sometimes inconsistency also adds to the hyperpigmentation problem. Yeah. So what I'm trying to achieve is just to have an even skin tone, like not exactly to increase brightness per se, but at least to make your face and your body, every part of the body, to have the same skin tone. So I'm just going to let this dry off a little bit. So I'm going to be using this snail filtrate. This is supposed to be snail mucin, so I'm going to be using it. It actually contains tranexamic acid, and I think it also has some niacinamide. Did I forget to add niacinamide? Niacinamide is also a very good melanin or anti-melanin products, right? That would actually help you to target the pigment of your skin and combat hyperpigmentation. Niacinamide is actually quite there, but if it's in order of ranking, I'm going to put niacinamide at number 4, and then alpha arbutin at number 3. I'll put azelaic acid at number 2. Honestly, this is just my personal review, and then tranexamic acid will have to be number 1. Tranexamic acid is actually really good. You just need to get the right percentage and then the right product. Right? I'm not advertising any products, just telling you about what you should use actually. So yeah, that's just from a nice routine actually. Let's forget sunscreen. You don't ever want to forget sunscreen. Don't ever forget about sunscreen. During the day, even if you're not going anywhere, I always use my sunscreen. Always. Always. And then another important thing, glycolic acid is not for an everyday use, please. Glycolic acid is not for an everyday use at all. You use glycolic acid like once a week, especially if you're a beginner, or twice a week if you're more comfortable with it. Glycolic acid is not for everyday use. Your skin is going to burn. So yep. This night I don't want to use. Sorry, my love. Sorry. I'm going to be using. I use a Vaseline for my lip. Yep. Hi, my love. Come say hi. Say good night. Oli. Good night. Mama, say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. 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 Bye.
Thanks for watching.